And hello, and welcome to our 88th or 89th episode of Adventures of Excordia. I'm your GM, Connor, and playing with us tonight, Karen, played by Pyro,
This may be, in fact, my final form.
and Dario, played by Norman,
That was fucking gross.
Silver, played by Tristan,
Hello.
Katira, played by Liv,
I lived, bitch.
Morgana, played by Shane,
My line.
But that's the same form, you're just shinier.
and Zankiri, played by Fergus.
Oh, I love the smell of blasphemy in the morning.
Oh shit.
So last we left off, you all had continued through the dungeon and found a cesspool of divine energy used to abjure paladin and cleric and similar divine magics underneath the glare of the Oculus. Karen had stepped in to disable this one embankment of power by absorbing it, and we had a little walk through Karen's mindscape as it tried to grasp the infinite. And
And the divine.
well,
It's a book reference, don't mind me.
okay. I thought you were actually me. I was like, well, I thought I covered that, but Karen, in the process, had seen the many stakes laid on his soul, and through his choices, made
Pick the ribeye.
Say that again.
Pick the ribeye.
Through his choices, consolidated it all into one, and chose the Archaeomantic route, as he subsumed his werebear form, the tide of Famithrax, even his clerical bind to Ilvian for power. As you see, as we jump into the game, I'm going to step back in time a moment to describe what you all on the outside of the bubble saw. You all saw Karen walk into this, and at first it is a little bit like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, just untouched by the flames. And then you start to hear a loud sizzling. Zankiri, you were standing over by the terminals to emergency vent everything if it goes bad. And as you start to hear the sizzling of flesh on the inside, you start to turn over. And as you look at the gauges and energy levels, they are fluctuating from way past capacity down to not there. And as you start to try and vent it out, whatever Karen has done, the console you're working with is fried. Give me an investigation check as the room suddenly begins to get hot and bright.
Good news, everyone. I've lost control of the situation.
That's not good news.
As you see what looks like a solar flare is coming off of this divine sphere. The vents in the floor, you saw that we're going to jettison things out, are pumping something in. And with a 24, you gather that whatever Karen's doing, the network of divine energy that's stored up in here, he's sucking in all the other nodes as well. And that influx of power has put this thing way past capacity. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everyone in the room?
Well, someone's
No.
being a greedy little bitch.
No, not the Gasties.
Then Carrie pulls out a silly straw. I want some, I want some, I want some!
Gotta.
Damn.
Morgana's standing in this blast of energy like that one janitor in SpongeBob when the truck of juice exploded and it just filled the hallway as he's listening to the surfing music.
You're awful, Pyro.
You take 8 radiant and 4 damage. All those
It's
who
Connor.
fail.
Look at him.
You're
Read the
awful, Connor.
DC 15. What am I awful about?
AI art. Liv
Correct.
hates AI art.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. Womp womp. What are you
What?
talking about, though?
The
Excordia chat. Don't mind me.
Pyro put it in the chat.
Oh, man. Well, Pyro, I hope you didn't launch your mounted combatant.
It was already posted when you said it.
Mhm.
Penny ate it. Penny ate them out of combatant.
Those of you who pass the DC 15 take half damage. Those who fail, 8 radiant and 4 fire. The flames rapidly shrink to a 5-foot sphere. And it is far too bright for you all to look into from across the room. And it remains that way.
I'm staring at it with my eagle eyes.
Do you have the super zoom one?
Yeah.
Okay. You will. Okay. Normally, anyone else would have to get up close to it to try and adjust. You give me a perception check to look at it from beyond the hot plate. As you see, the base that the thing is nested on is just white hot.
This looks very bad.
The room has cooled off slightly. The
You have
flares.
advantage, perhaps?
Can you give me a reason why you would have advantage?
I don't know.
Because he wants it.
Yeah.
Invalid.
Fuck you.
You see Cairn's metal skeleton coiled up as if it's in a fiery womb inside that thing. And it's starting to squirm.
Ew.
There is some sort of calamitous rebirth about to flood this room.
Morgana will point at the flaming wound. Karen has lost weight.
What?
Can everybody roll me initiative to get out?
Bring up the turn order.
I just need to see the numbers. Okay. Is that everybody? Okay. Everybody beats a 10. You all make your way out into the hallway and close the door before it goes boom. Narrowly closing the door, there is the door kind of bumps out of its frame, and you see a flash of like golden energy trace through the spell circuitry on the other side of the door.
Bye, Katera.
Ah!
Fitting. You doubted me. You must die with me.
The energy then fades and dies down. And Cairn, how do you reintroduce your form to the party as you step to the broken door? You all see a figure standing on the other side of it.
I will politely knock on the door.
It is ajar enough that you all can see a sliver of the room interior from the other side.
No soliciting.
Ding, ding, ding.
The door will not open on its own. You're going to have to pry it open.
You say pry it open?
Ding, ding, ding.
Don't mind if I do, says the barbarian.
A travesty.
You can't quite get the right angle to push it. It's caught on something.
Could I help?
Make me your own athletics check.
What's the DC?
Higher than 14.
Thanks, Captain.
Okay. At 18, between the two of you, you pry these doors open, and Karen, describe to them as you've entered your full sanguinary saint form, what do they see standing in front of them?
So, I have posted the image in there. However, there is a not wearing the helmet as Karen kind of wobbles on through. Two things. One, points at Katera. Told you so. Second, I am under this. I'm only wearing my magic items. My regular clothes were vaporized. Can someone loan me some pants?
As you see his like crimson red, well, his more silver
Veins
and gold
green,
armor.
actually.
Yep.
You see his armor is glowing white hot, and you see 6 glowing green fire wings.
Sorry, Karen. We do not wear pants.
As you
This is
see
unfortunate.
the wings kind of blow out, and the armor starts to cool. You see it like as if it were water on a sponge, starts to get sucked back in, and you see little spots of green orc skin appearing.
Uh-oh.
Here you go, Karen. Zunkiri will turn to one of the ghouls, take the clothes off the ghoul, and give it to Karen.
A little stinky.
Are the ghouls made in the way that Frankenstein was in Mary Shelley's novel?
Oh.
Thank God.
That'd be a flesh golem, Liv.
Fine.
No,
She's asking if they're hung.
Fergus knew what I meant.
He was talking about the
Uh-huh.
oversized schlong.
Yup.
Big
Uh-huh.
Dick is back in town.
Well,
Okay.
Karen will air it out and then put him on.
And you are now dressed.
All right.
I forgot to mention that the state, once you use it, lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes? Okay.
I stand by my assessment that was a bad idea.
I feel amazing. You can be wrong all you want. Also, was
Can
I
everyone in
only
the party
supposed to,
give me an
absorb
insight check as Karen's standing
one of
before you?
those?
Something is different about him.
No shit.
He's red.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if I did just make him a redskin orc? That'd be real.
Red orc.
Fucking fell orc.
Well, anti-fel. Pre-fel orc.
We will never be slick.
There were a variety of fell.
Y'all
orcs
really
that
just don't know
picked
shit
the
about
red
Karen,
team.
do you?
What? I got an 18.
Yeah,
Fuck
not you two, but the others. Zankiri and Morgana. There is... So I'll start with Zankiri. Zankiri, you notice the absence of his normal stench of divinity. But you still remark the presence of his divine abilities.
I'm non-GMO.
And Morgana, as somebody who themselves has had a split self, looking at Karen and the way he's holding himself, you can see that he's very clearly one. And here's the canon part where your party will now be able to know those boons and ties to Karen have been violently ripped out and leaving only his blood archaeomantic well as a source of power.
No more werebear.
Correct.
No more baron.
Horrible
fortune.
Katira, you will also notice his necklace is gone, but he has not noticed.
What was his neck? Oh, the artifact necklace?
No, his holy symbol and his werewolf and his werebear necklace.
Oh.
And if you look back in the room, there seems to be some molten slag on the divine plate.
I'm just going to notice that. Look at him. Whether or not it was a good or a bad idea will be determined in the future. But it was certainly drastic, and I'll just look down where the necklaces were, and then back up at him.
Karen, I will let you decide how long it takes for Karen to realize that his symbol of Ilvian and his werebear archaeomantic necklace are rubbish. Your Book of Devout remains, but...
That thing, yeah, he notices pretty quick. That thing radiated cold and kind of just sat on his chest for a bit. That you'll notice that familiar tint of cool is gone. Look back at it.
You do feel something in your pocket.
You'll rummage.
There's a new necklace. A new holy symbol, if you will.
I wasn't wearing this pair of pants a second ago. I'm not going to. I'm not going to ask why. I'm just going to pull out the amulet.
There is a symbol on it that is the iconography of the House of Blood, the Archaeomantic rune. It just translates directly to blood. This is your holy symbol now. For purposes of spellcasting, this is it.
He's gonna look at Zankiri, just so we're aware, you're aware. I'm not trying to race you. I'm just doing things at my own pace. Don't take that as a mere thing. I'm just vibing over here.
Hold out your arms.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Listen, new Karen, still Karen.
Palms up,
You don't
palms down,
feel
Karen.
Hi, Captain.
Was
Karen,
that
Karen, do you hold your arms out, palms up, or palms down?
palms up?
Zankiri's gonna walk over, kind of reach forward with a hand and almost like run his fingers from Karen's like the
You cut out.
Discord took him again. No.
Zankiri's gonna run his fingers down Karen's arm from like the crook of his elbow to his wrist, and as he does, you see these sort of dull white pieces of what almost appear to be some kind of metal form in his hand, like he's collecting them off of Karen. As he runs his fingers down both of his arms, he takes the pieces, holds them together for a second, and as he spins his hands, you watch as they form themselves into almost this small dagger of sorts. As he places it in Karen's hands, pats him on the cheek, and just says, "Welcome to being a person, Mr. Apostate."
And it's about that moment that it all kind of hits Karen. Oh. Huh. He's gonna sit there with a befuddled but almost relieved look on his face.
Well, as fun as blasphemy is this time of day, we do have a facility to continue assaulting.
Right. So Connor, does this count as my once a day?
No.
Okay. All right. Let me
I was
just
just
get
kind of
these-
just flexing what you had.
All right. Let me just get these pants adjusted real quick and my armor so it doesn't chafe. 1 second, and I'll duck back inside. No peeking.
You feel the divine gold that lines your bones. It's still... You feel it charged.
Okay, Karen, time to lock in. He just like slaps his cheeks. All right. By the way, I mentioned last time that I might not have been interested in a melee weapon. I'm scrolling over some of my the thoughts in my head. Next chance we get, if we don't mind, I could get that. If no one wants anything else.
Oh, alright. Noted.
I don't got my bare knuckles anymore.
Alright, we've got 2 rooms to the north of here, and then a long, winding hallway to the south with a room on it. And clear the rooms nearby.
Probably a good idea.
Nod, nod.
Unlocking the 2 rooms. Whichever one you go into, I'll lock the other, but
Reaching. 3, 2, 1.
all right.
Hello.
Surprised they're just chilling there after the fucking explosion. That
Well, you
happened
see
in
him
this
there.
one.
They have what you see initially is there is one Juggerheart standing there ready to jump you, and you see 2 normie scientists still locked in hands in some sort of connected bracer. But we'll get more on that to them in a second. But it looks clear that they cannot move from the square they're in. So let me go ahead and clear initiative and get y'all to go ahead and roll it.
I imagine the Juggerheart was standing in front of the door after the explosion, like the Skyrim meme about unlocking the door, knowing damn well the shotgun trap's still armed. He's shaking the lock. Like, oh shit!
All right. No.
Note to self: remind Can to schedule both an apostate exam and we're fighting.
No.
Listen, I'm already old. I
Not the
know my way around an apostate. Thank you very much. Trust me, I'm a doctor and a cleric.
One of those is debatable now.
And Ariel, as they're having this argument. Or
That's a Juggerheart?
It's a philosophical engagement, sir.
you and Morgana roll me a d20.
After you, my dear wife.
After you, my Toll the Bell is not going to be all that great, or Toll the Dead isn't going to be all that great until it's hit.
All right, killing time.
Morgana's first.
Hello.
Hello there.
Let me get rid of my bear abilities. Again.
Say that
Bear
again?
claw, bear bite.
Yeah, get rid of
I'm
them.
getting rid of.
I hurt you now.
We'll
They're
put dirt in your eye.
Reckless.
Okay. The 19 will hit. As will the 25. So 9 and 3, 12, and
Rerolling that D8 on the first thunder. 1 more damage. Awesome. And he shall be my mark.
okay. Let me go ahead and add that on there. All right, and then how much extra damage was that? Savage attacker.
Yeah, on the thunder damage, first one is just 1 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, cool. And Daryl.
Dong. Dong. I always think of the Skaven bells whenever
Same here, man.
I'm told to bed.
Got rat in the brain. Rat burger.
He needs to make a wisdom
He
save.
can't succeed, if you recall. I think no, this isn't that one. That's Karen's.
And Karen's got all the
My
buffs.
my spell save is much lower.
He failed. Okay. Anything else? Oh, I mean, he does have advantage because spell resistance, but it still fails.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Done.
Alright, Karen.
I don't think I'll do the funny thing yet. So, I don't think he can make the wisdom save, can he?
What's your save?
22?
Then no.
Alright. He's taking damage, maybe? Or am I looking at... Is he... Because he's the one I see on screen, so...
Hmm.
I'm going to...
See that
hit
mark
him
on
with-
there means it's Morgana's symbol, and she has to hit him to put it on there.
You see, my entire screen is filled with spells. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
I
gonna do
didn't touch your spell sheet, so you should remember what's there.
Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kill the dead. 3d12. Pink.
A little epic for 2 random dudes. I'm gonna change it.
13.
I just wanted
That
to
count. Now it's a Skaven one. Ding, 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 ding.
Anything else?
Commands!
Aggressive, maybe?
Not yet.
Yep.
I'll sit
Kira.
here next to Silver.
All right. Hello. Ooh. Ah, there's more than 2. Hello.
I'll kind of lean down and talk to Silver real quick. You're the one
Miss.
with Dawn Archaeomancy, right?
I thought you said a 19 just hit.
No?
You did, actually.
I was mistaken then. You have an AC of 20.
Yeah, because Morgana's first attack was 19. You said a 19 just hits.
Let me give that
Well,
back.
dead.
Well,
My bad. I don't know how I fucked that up. I did, but... Let's see. This isn't
Oh.
No, this is the one. Okay.
Well, if neither of those hit, flurry blows.
Well, 29 will hit. Oh, you're not at advantage. Woman. That one will hit.
Prettier. Suffer.
It's not
I
pretty,
don't
though.
seem to have an issue. It is much prettier.
Sure.
The symmetry is...
The only... So you knocked off your key point?
Yes, I did already.
Okay.
I started at 12.
Anything else?
No reactions.
Cool. No reaction. You stand there?
Yeah.
Yep. Silver.
Not the spitting gif, you jerk.
Those both against the wounded one? Silver.
You're muted if you don't realize it.
Ah, curses.
Silver!
I was muted. I was saying I was gonna go shoot this one.
The second
No
one will hit.
sharpshooter. Okay. And that ends my turn.
All right. The
Evan Kelly
Yugerhart's turn. Morgana, attack of opportunity.
at advantage, you think you can run from me?
22
No,
will
it's-
hit. I mean,
Just
he's
to make save or be 0 movement.
strength save.
Strength or con?
No.
Failure.
Plus 8.
Get your
by the
ass
way.
back here.
Plus 8, by the way.
The chainsaw rips into his stomach and just hooks into him. Says nope.
All right. Well, then he's going to swing on one on you, one on Katira. 14 against you, and then
19.
No.
17. Nope. Okay.
No.
It's on Carrie.
Alright, let's go ahead and send in the ghouls. The guests.
Oh, wait, I still have that temporary hit points. Oopsies.
Oh, yeah. Let me make sure.
1, 2. Oh, that one hits.
Yay.
Mug him.
3.
Well, that one,
Mog him.
let's see if
It
that
is
last
that.
one has advantage.
Might.
No.
No. All right. So Zonkiri's gonna run up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one checker right back there. One of those guys right there. Bonus action, astral step up here. And I'm gonna be knocking this guy out.
Okay. As you're the first person to get really close, I'll describe the bracers a little more. So picture iron bracers with these large mechanical, or these long mechanical appendages on them that tie them to this computer. And they, as they move it, it seems to function like a mouse and keyboard with more precision. You said you're going to knock him out or just kill him?
Knock him out.
Yeah. Let me open their sheet. I believe they have shield. Yeah, he's gonna shield that one.
Alright.
That one will still hit. Okay. And he's down.
Night.
Unconscious as he goes slack. You see like his project just slides off to the middle distance off the like hover hollow projection.
Alright. That'll be it for my turn.
Yep. That brings it to the other one's turn, who's going to use his action to unlodge himself from the computer. And is going to run 30 feet. Alright. Morgana.
Goon detected. What? Gotta make
Hi.
up for last turn. What? Savage attacker on the last thunder damage. One more damage.
One more time.
Wow.
Alright. 17. And
I will say, just as a small thing that I just enjoy about higher levels is when the damage numbers start looking like the attack roll numbers.
Yeah.
Wall of text.
Silva, we got a runner.
anything else, Morgana?
Oh, sir.
And Dario.
Okay, where's your runner?
Like 90 feet away to Zonkiri's left.
I won't be able to see it unless I go in the room, right?
Basically, yeah.
You'd have to probably stand right here.
I don't think I can get there. Yeah. Alright. Just told the dead again.
Against the guy here.
Bong. Bong. Bong.
Ooh, good roll.
Damn. Nice roll, you mean?
He manages to succeed.
Yep.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty, Karen.
Do 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 do. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I'm going to bonus action aggressive. It disperse for me.
Okay, and he doesn't have any reactions, so you're good.
Yep.
Now what?
And then I am going to open my spell book and cast a funny. Which one looks more hurt?
Those are untouched.
Oh, they're untouched. Okay.
Little guy has a lot less HP though.
Yes.
Yeah. Zoom in.
He's also the one running away.
This funny little fellow with all the buttons. I think I'm going to hurt him. With
Yeah, Juggerheart's lacking. Bro hasn't moved.
damn, I did not prep that one. I'm very sad. And I'm not gonna use the sunburst on him. That's it. So we're gonna go with old reliable. If he's within range. Reliable. Nope, he's not within range. So I will turn around and look at this poor fuck. Because he is within range, and I'm going to go. Nope. I'm going to look at him and go, it's time for my favorite dose of overkill.
Jesus.
Go ahead and make me a con save.
He cannot succeed. Con he can.
On.
Still 22.
So it
Fails
fails.
by 1.
Oh, this.
Good
Gotta
job.
go get the damn number. Thank you, Roll20 sheet. You truly give me faith that the
Just put your
Mutsu
inline
Master-
into the sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Well, I mean, when you upcast it, you'll have to put it in, but
It worked for some. Hang on, 8 8.
I'm sure Shane has a macro for you.
All right, 39 necrotic.
Make one.
There it is.
Kabooyah. He is very hurt.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Go, Katir.
Okay, the one in front of me has no reactions. But he's pretty well taken care of, and I'm fast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, can I see around the spellship designer this guy?
Yes, it is a table. You can see over
Oh, it's
the
a
table.
table. Okay, it's not like a big...
No, I would have put dynamic lighting stuff there if it was.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
You're good.
I am going to yeet.
Yep, 17. He will not shield. That hits. 16 and 1.
Yes.
Is that second one supposed to be piercing? Oh yeah, because it's thrown. That's what that is. I'm assuming that's the thrown damage.
It should be the... Okay, so it's...
No, that's
When you hit with a rate, yeah, it's the extra 1d8 with a ranged attack.
17 damage then.
Yes. And then I'm going to teleport. That was my plan all along.
Cool. Mark off the
Aha,
use.
motherfucker. Hello, I'm here.
Ah.
Why not? Yeah, that's why not.
Whiff.
This thing has not rolled for shit in the last 2 games. But you know what that means, flurry of blows. Wham.
So he will shield that first one because a 12 would normally hit.
Damn. I didn't expect it to hit at all. That's so sad.
He is. These are the mage
Yes,
civilians you saw
miss.
before. 17 is his current AC. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said 16 will miss. Damn. I'm just gonna refresh my browser. That's my turn.
Damn.
oh yeah, blame your browser.
Uh,
I'm not blaming my browser.
I gotta
I'm
go run to the
testing
bathroom
a
real
theory.
quick. Quick pause.
I have to test a theory, and the fastest way to test the theory is to refresh the browser. So I haven't yet figured out how to hit a button and refresh my me. If anybody
Called
knows how to do
concussion.
that.
Concussion.
No, I'm no. I would prefer to not be concussed, thank you.
Then not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know that's
Whoa.
I'm not getting the wah to give me a concussion, Pyro. I'm not doing that.
That wasn't Pyro.
Oh,
Well, Shane, I'm not doing it.
Pussy.
I was looking at something else. What?
Nothing. I thought it was you, but it was Shane.
Okay.
No. No, Google AI, you can't do that.
Sorry, what's my turn? Or
No, Connor's in the bathroom.
ah,
It is your turn, but Connor's in the bathroom.
You got time. Cause use the bathroom.
Yep. Thank you. The third iteration.
You think he's in the bathroom?
Pretty sure Connor's taking a shit.
Urban friend chicken in there? All right, yeah. He can hear us. He has his headphones. This is why they always lose battery, because he takes them with him to the bathroom.
Cookie to
Listen,
Norvin. Good job, Norvin.
Cookie Norvin.
Well, granted that I don't have my turn for a little while, I will go get some more food.
What'd you fix?
I think he left to go get some food.
Man must be up and getting some food or something.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard! Vile.
Full front spoon. I think it's funny.
So was the scoreboard Connor describing the shits to us?
Yes.
Yes.
He does,
Yes.
Okay.
Because Connor's very, very restrained.
Listen, if you can't have these kinds of conversations with your friends, are you really friends?
No, Connor, it's pronounced manure.
But yes. That's why your fucking thing loses battery all the time. He's probably already done. He's just sitting there browsing Instagram. I'm gonna open my phone right now, and I'm gonna. No, he hasn't posted anything on Instagram.
No, he's on Reddit.
Oh God! Browsing Reddit.
How dare you?
Certified Reddit mod.
That's why my headset has an extra battery that's charging at all times.
What
Or, I could just plug it in and use it at the same time.
brand do you
Hey,
Like
use?
a
mine doesn't
decent
let me do it either.
headset.
What brand of headset?
I mean, technically, every person that is alive has been within 5 feet of woman.
If I gotta see it, you gotta see it.
No. Do it.
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
If I gotta see it, you gotta see it.
Why do I feel like I've seen this before? Also, I saw something earlier that was Google AI that's gonna get somebody killed. Well, maybe not killed. It's gonna get someone maimed. Probably more than one someone's. But somebody Googled How to unwrinkle ball sack. And the AI overview, you can try using a steamer or iron to remove wrinkles from your scrotum.
Separating
A
the men
steamer
from the
produces
not
hot
men. No
steam
longer.
that relaxes fabric fibers and removes wrinkles. Some say a steamer is even better than an iron. Ironing is considered the most effective way to remove wrinkles. For best results, iron while the fabric is still damp. If the fabric is dry, you can dampen it with a spray bottle or wash it in the washing machine. Someone is going to yeah, exactly. Discount bottom surgery. Someone is going to wind up castrated because of Google AI.
To be fair, they would deserve it.
They would.
It's called Darwinism. And
You
we
wake
need
up in a
more
dark
of it.
room. Your balls are covered in.
It's a literal Darwin Award moment.
In
That's
front
why
of
the
you, what's a
reaction is
KFC deep fryer?
the little heart locket with the anguished cougar in it that says, "My balls!"
My God. I'll be right back.
Listen, sometimes your brain has bad ideas. Like, as someone that uses a steamer regularly, especially when I was still working at the costume shop, I had a new dress that I had worn for a concert, and it was wrinkled at the bottom, and I was like, oh, I need to steam it. And I picked up the steamer to go and steam it, and then my brain went, stop. The dress is on your body. This is a bad idea. And I was like, I really was about to give myself such horrible... But my brain stopped me, thankfully. But I was like, I have to tell everyone that I almost just did something really stupid. I walked around the theater being like, you'll never guess what I almost just did.
Is he back yet?
Nope.
Yes.
Noober.
Because I'm stupid. Everyone knows I'm stupid, Connor. I'm not shy about that fact. I don't try to claim to be smart.
Why the fuck do I see that sin in chat?
In the words of Norvin, if he has to see it, we have to see it. Also, what did you think?
I'll be the judge of that.
What did you fix?
He deleted that shit.
For food, what did you fix?
Huh? I had a pot roast and white rice.
Oh, yeah.
Better rice gotta be white.
Because
Brown rice is disgusting.
I don't know, really. I don't actually have a reason. Okay, well, I had to run to the bathroom, so I need to actually go get my plate.
Bruh.
This apparently is just the time where everybody gets
Apparently,
up.
it was an appropriate time for a break.
It's appropriate time for a potty break. Listen, I just finished my turn, so take y'all a 5 to 10 break. God damn, he's suffering in there.
You just
I'm just gonna grab myself pasta. Be right back. Then
it just sounds like a rerun of Prince of Egypt in there. Deliver us! Oh.
Sounds like he's
Connor, you
setting
need more
up
fiber.
firecrackers in his bowl.
Egg roll.
This time when I
Oh,
made
yeah.
the roast... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I guess we know what Connor was doing last night if he's this impacted.
Wow.
Yo. Anyway, let me immediately go into my thing about food right after that.
Uh-huh.
This time when I made the roast, and I usually like a thicker mushroom gravy, so I use an extra can of...
Connor.
Mushroom.
Sorry, that you walked into that one too good.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it, to be quite honest.
Shane likes thick mushroom.
Me?
Mushroom.
You just said that, man.
I said for the gravy. Like, I like
Yeah,
a
you like
thicker
that
gravy.
You like that thick mushroom gravy.
Who wants chowder?
Alright, whatever. Anyway. This time I used French onion soup to replace one of the cans of cream of mushroom. And it actually turned out pretty good.
I usually use cream of celery.
I haven't tried that one. Maybe I'll give that a go next time.
I actually had some chicken and rice with cream of celery today.
Nice.
I had potato soup.
Love me some potato soup.
One of the classics.
I used to devour it by the bucket at
Was there more to that, or?
No, that was it. It was all you could eat potato soup.
Nice.
So I'd eat like half a gallon to a gallon of it every time we went.
So smooth.
That had to
And
be good for
creamy.
the stomach.
It was delicious.
So much
You're
starch.
saying that this is a premium flame neck individual over here. You could
I thought you were
stir
about,
the fucking
I thought you were about to point out the Irish bit.
that too. I was gonna talk about how your stomach could probably serve as a septic tank if it needed to, in terms of its power. But the Irish bit does indeed influence your ability to inhale potatoes in any sort of medium.
I actually got some dehydrated mashed potatoes with my steak last night.
Damn, he's still in there fighting for his life. Poor guy.
I think he's stuck. Or he fell in.
Penny's trying to dig him out.
Oh, Penny! Is little Connor stuck at the well?
Yo, bro, if you alive, give us the sign.
Gotta send in a rescue party.
Alright, he's gone, boys. I'm taking control of this operation.
Oh no.
Wogaz. Wogaz is still certain and sipping.
I'm just sitting on
There be two of them?
As you're sitting on the Oculus, you feel a mighty shake, and you go to the nearest window that they got in these space stations for some reason, and you see the fleet of the beast. Get it up!
For some reason, it took me out. I'll be right back.
You would think, given his proclivity for using the exit-only ramp, nothing could really get stuck up there.
Do not underestimate your internal systems.
I suppose so.
I don't know, man. Chicks give birth and stuff still gets stuck in there.
That's why you gotta go up there with a coat hanger. Oh god.
Bad pyro. No smack.
Water spritz.
Born to be bad. Okay, now he's posting on Instagram. Hang on.
You know, my guess is that he got tired of hearing us yap, so he took his headphones off.
Give me a minute.
So he could concentrate.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
The person you're trying to reach is sitting on the shitter and doesn't want to talk to you while he's sitting on the shitter.
I just wanted to hear his voice, knowing that it's possible that Connor's got his dick in his hands right at that moment.
I'm gonna put my chance for this. I'm gonna
keep calling.
Wave one of my boss fights fucking done.
What was that?
And I
Fergus?
know it's not over.
Oh God, he lived.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch that. That last one fucking broke me.
Yeah, I put the headset on just to hear Shane say he's probably got a dick in his hands right now.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
little out of context, but
Oh, yeah, stroke him,
Silverback?
Silver!
it was.
Yeah.
Alright,
Thank you.
Gorilla.
To your turn,
Go.
please.
My turn.
Yes.
Is the
Before
is the
wave
runner
2.
still?
Everything
going?
is where it was.
Yeah, he's still running.
Which one is it that's running?
Little guy.
Just got it. Little guy here.
Kneecap him.
Yes, I am.
The gorilla of the wood.
Bing, bing.
They pulled this double back.
Alright. The 13 will not hit, the 26 will.
Yep.
Anything else? As you land one of your shots, and you see his kneecap just explode. He's just like leaning up against the wall, like limping out now. Bonus action.
Turn the paint on.
I have no bonus actions.
Okay.
You know this.
Juggerheart. He's not paralyzed. Against the most battered ghoul, he's going to make 2 attacks.
Is that the one not wearing pants?
disadvantage? Because I'm near him, remember?
Mm-hmm. He'll do 1 against
Right.
it. He'll still do 1 against it at disadvantage and then 1 at you. So this will be the ghoul first.
Well, he could also
Aye,
have
Captain.
disadvantage because, according to Liv and Mary Shelley, he has a massive black fluff flying around.
Mhm.
No,
And against
Fergus said
Morgana.
he did.
So 18 to the ghoul, 10 to Morgana. Unless you reckless, so 23 to Morgana.
Oh, I had temporary hit points again. Fuck. Keep going.
That's a miss on the ghoul.
Zonar.
What about the other guy?
Oh, shit. Forgot to move him last time.
Yep. That's,
Well,
you didn't hear me? I said that other Juggerheart lacking.
I
Better
had
do
other things
shit.
on my mind. Okay, this had brewed for a while. I was trying to see how many turns. I was hoping to get through combat before shit Mageddon hit. Tyr, these are both of you. 25 and 12.
The 25 will hit.
15 slashing.
I have no spell.
Correct. Don Kiri. It'll stop here. Now it's on Kiri.
How bad's that dude looking?
Very, very bad.
You'll bleed out.
You doubt you could pull the reins enough on your spells to not kill him.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about him getting out the door. Already got one of them alive. And other than cantrips, I think the lowest damaging spell I have is Fireball at the moment.
Well, Katira, you've got evasion.
I sure do.
Yeah, you want to beat Zonkiri's save? Be my guess.
I'm saying the worst thing that will happen to me is half damage.
60 feet.
I'm so glad I pitched for the idea of getting so many fuck-ass potions. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I need to move right about there.
Listen, Zunkiri is going to do what he's going to do.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
I love Liv dropping the line. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. As if she can't actively make decisions before that happens. She'd be standing on a track,
abilities.
seeing a train coming up.
Fuck ass.
Whatever happens, happens.
Don't listen to him, Liv.
Now
Commit.
that I'm already here, Fergus
Do
is
what you
either going to cast Fireball or not.
Mm-hmm.
Mind Sliver. Cowards. All of you. Throw all of you throw fireballs.
That's a low baller.
I cannot succeed. So,
Oh my god.
it lives. Barely. If he'd rolled better, it would not have.
At least he's got half movement. It's only got 1 foot.
Nice try.
That was 25.
Can you tell me he's pogo walking 30 feet?
Adrenaline rush. He's pushing his body past where it can normally go.
He ain't pushing shit. His leg's missing.
Pushing his
Alright,
body.
One leg left!
Against the other Juggerheart.
The wounded one?
E.
Yeah, the one getting
okay.
mugged.
I thought I saw somebody ping the healed one. I was like, there's nothing there. Okay. The last one will hit. 6 damage. I'll roll it to con save. Paralyzed.
Anyway, so that guy's dead.
Yes, he's also in
Officially.
single digits.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Array of scientists. Kateri, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Quick.
Yer.
Yeah!
And down he goes. Non-lethal or kill shot?
If no one has told me to spare them, they're dying.
He's dead. Your fist through his skull.
Yeah, this is a crystal blade type.
I am not spending a charge because Shane would be disgusted with me if I used it on a 3.
I would.
Is that what it's going to take? Shaming you? Anyway, Morgana.
No, shaning her.
Morgana.
Good
Your turn.
Achoo.
chow.
He's dead. Boop, 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 boop. I guess I could have left that to someone else, but it's whatever.
This is like a solid thing. Can I not?
Was that you reckless against the main guy?
He's paralyzed.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
That's all.
And Ariel.
It's turn anyway.
Is there anyone still trying to run?
Nope.
No, there's just Juggerheart and an unconscious dude.
That's the Juggerheart, right?
Mm.
Okay.
You're out of range of the bong bong. Unless you go there.
I can't get there.
Then no bong bong.
Uh, uh,
Say the line, Warlock.
I wouldn't.
What?
You have a long
Let's
bow?
go! With.
Yeah, but good effort. As you'll see, somehow a fucking longbow appears within Dariel.
Got an intervention.
You see an arrow fly past you, Karen and Mogata, and you turn around to see her holding the bow.
Damn, girl, what'd you find
I'm
that?
currently shoving it back into the bag of holding.
You know what? Fair.
Aw, that was so adorable.
Oh,
If
Not
you would have
however,
watched,
is it?
she didn't even get a full draw on it.
Took.
Her rage is actually 75, 300.
Carrie.
Pyro.
Ooh. He mooted. But his dad walked in.
Dead.
But his dad walked in and
He's at
started
full
talking
health,
about
so
balls.
go ahead and roll the d8s. Again, he
Wait.
cannot fail, so or you cannot succeed. Excuse me.
Morven, you're actually in the watch together? Holy crap.
Sometimes he's in the watch.
There you go.
Toll of Taroth.
And I'm going to aggressive up here. No, that's the end of my turn.
Katira.
Mayhems, this will hit. Finally.
27.
Quick.
Miss.
Oh, yeah. How bad does he look?
Barely touched. Karen did the first bit of damage to him.
I
Hence why he
flurry
did
of blows.
d8s. Okay, hit.
Make me a dex save.
To knock him prone.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, that saves. No reactions.
Okay,
Because it's more fun that way.
sure.
That's my turn.
Alright, Silver.
Yep. Bang bang. As I usually do.
Yeah, boy.
Good thing you made
I'll
that
go
save.
sharpshooter this time.
Alright. The hit and miss. So 23 necrotic.
Yep.
Bang. Anything else?
And my turn.
Yep.
And my
Juggerheart.
turn.
Katira, you get an attack of opportunity.
No.
That'll hit. Karen.
Yeah, what's up?
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Make me a constitution saving throw. That's
I don't
tough.
think he made it, boss.
That's tough. It was a DC 10.
Oh no.
Alright. Last call for any cards.
I ain't giving this goober a card.
got
He ran in by
nothing,
himself.
I did.
I have no card to help him.
Yeah.
Karen, you
that's-
suffer an additional 15 force damage, and you lose 3 levels worth of spells.
Yeah.
Now for the second attack.
Alright. Hang on, can I put in the damage for the first? Hang on.
Yep.
Alright, that's 50.
And don't forget to add the force for yours.
Okay, so 26. Alright.
Yep. And then a 25 to hit you. For a total of 28 between slashing and force. Or 26, excuse me. I know a 25 hits you.
Probably. Granted, the 20 just did, yeah.
Oh, that's the damage I just did.
Yep.
Whatever. Right, so
So 31 damage on the first one, 26 damage on the second one, and you lose 3 levels worth of spells.
30. Wait, what? 36?
On the first attack, it does an additional 3d8 to you.
Because it took your slots.
Oh, okay. There it is. Something on it. Alright. Okay.
Alright, and did you cross off 3
It-
levels of
it-
slots?
It does the. Did it do that twice or?
No. It's got to recharge 6. I did it
Okay,
once.
so
You just-
alright.
And you're not
Alright,
concentrating on anything, so you don't have to worry about the text on the second one.
All right, so 1 second level, 1 third level, or 1 first level.
There you go. Cool. Zonkiri.
All right. Oh, it's just out of ghoulie range.
You can dash and give him a hug.
Yeah, you'll dash. I can't quite make it. Alright. You still have no reactions?
Yes. It's till the end of your turn, right, Liv?
Correct.
Yeah. He's still no reaction.
Alright, go move a little. Astral step. And smack.
Hit, hit, hit.
Alright, that'll be it for me.
All right. All right. He's looking pretty rough. Ghouls. Or did they dash to get here?
They had to
They
dash.
dash.
Yeah. Morgana.
Excuse me.
you can probably
excuse
get-
me. Wink. Howdy.
Hello there.
Reckless.
Nice.
Yes. Ah, that was a horrible crit roll damage.
Barely there. Do your savage attacker on that one real quick.
I'll replace one of the 3d8s in the crit. 2 more damage, which means 1 more damage because it's. We're staying consistent, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Another one.
That gets him. He had 3 health. I was also going to say, why wouldn't you just re-roll your thunder damage?
I didn't even think about it because I was already hovering over the 10 crit on my brutal critical. I was like, oh my lord.
You said specifically the first part. I was like, all right, I guess you just really like that resistance part of it. Whatever.
It's just I was hovering over it and saw the 3
Nice.
ones in there. I was like, come on. Morgana will slash across his midsection with the first one. Look at him as he's like hobbling, staying there. Wait, you're not supposed to survive that. Pull out the script. Oh, okay, I guess you were.
Fucking hammer to the noggin. And he goes down. Thus concludes combat.
And what we got in this room?
What you see, this seems to be a remote depot. That is not the right vibe.
Probably.
There we go. Thank you. This seems to be a design lab for new spell ships, as well as hot modifications. So, in defense of this place, they have drones that can deploy, little freighters for Megan and otherwise to hop into. And say an enemy appears that's immune to lightning damage, and most of their weapons do it. Here they can make a quick modification, and there's a built-in mod to all a modification factory built into the hangar bays. They can swap it out and change the designs fairly quickly. If you look, you'll notice the hangar bay your ship is parked in is also in one of these hangar bays. The purpose of this room is if you wanted to make mods to your ship and try and upgrade it, you can do that here.
Ooh.
But since it takes some time to do, you'd want to do it now and then continue into the dungeon so it has time to be completed by the time you go back to your ship.
What kind of mods they got loaded up on this thing?
So the first one, the most obvious, is if you all have something you want to do with it, pitch it to me and I'll pitch back if it's possible. But as far as explicit things. That spell conductive plate, it can start a rapid growth and create and make a new hull to layer onto yours. It could rewire your cannon to be, instead of one big one, you could route it to energy ballista all over the ship. You could try, given your knowledge of the ship, you could try and reroute some of your infernal or fiendish fuel source into your weaponry and just have a fucking blight cannon channel through your main one. Increase your ship speed, increase its hull capacity. Most of the stuff they have here preloaded is battlement stuff. The things you all would want for like increasing load or attaching, like you saw with Magrius's ship, that was the Magma Genasi, having the built-in portable hull that it unfolds to reveal, like portable cargo hold. You'd have to design that thing from by hand here. So,
Interesting. Anybody got any ideas?
I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Ismodian, and you all don't have to look. I'm gonna reveal the players because it is a bit of a fucking mess at the moment.
4K.
Light system, question mark. We just
So-
make shit happen.
So that's the layer of I wanted doing the plane shifts to have a fuel cost, but I never got around to making one. And I was like, fuck it. They've done it for free for so long.
We fly by the power of Satan. Thank you.
I love how I can't remember which one of us bothered doing the math to find out how heavy the cannonball was.
I have a guess.
So
Stealth mode.
you do. That's not included on here, but I'll put it on your actions.
You got any ideas, Liv?
No.
There you go. There's your stealth mode that you have
Mhm.
currently. If you recall, this is what you use to get onto the ship.
Well, I meant more of an that as an idea. I didn't know if we had that, but an active cloak, because a dark iron demon ship just hanging above a place kind of tends to grab attention. So maybe an upgrade to that. Maybe here. Maybe. No.
Sounds like a decent idea to me.
We've got enough firepower between the actual guns and then shooting Morgana at our enemies. So I'm not really worried about our offensive capability. So more utility or defense would be where I'd probably go. So if the stealth mode, or just making some sort of overshield, maybe.
What if we could have a mode where the ship and everyone on it gets affected by blink?
A blink engine's possible.
Mini warp jump.
They shoot a
you-
massive laser beam and we just blink into it.
Usually
The
make the
ethereal, they're like,
control.
"Oh, bitches."
An idea I had was, they've got that spell resistant plating stuff Connor mentioned.
Yeah.
Just outline the hull with that, give it advantage on saves against magical effects.
It's essentially magic resistance armor.
That was pretty good. I steal some from my bike.
Your bike is on the ship. You could try. It'd be a bit like when you do a 3D printer and you have to attach parts with a support and then break it off later. You could try. It'd be a harder DC than what it's going to be.
The 3D printer.
It's going to be harder to do that one than it will be to do the ship because it's going to be such fine movements for these large mechanical arms.
Can't believe he just
But possible.
don't own an air fryer. It does in fact own an air.
Damn.
So, any other?
We don't tend to use it a lot in space, except for just getting places because we don't.
You have not used it
tend to
yet
get
much, correct?
So, I'm not sure how sturdy we are compared to other ships.
You have a very high AC and a fairly good damage threshold.
Because the only thing that we've really had to ram this thing against is a fucking Archon. And she kind of just started slapping the shit out of it, I think.
I
Any
wanted her
objections?
ass.
Any objections to the spell armor?
None for
No,
me.
sir.
No.
I'm all about defense, baby.
If you want to go ahead and slot that one in, give me an engineering check to start queuing it up on your blueprints.
Can we send a message to the people currently guarding our ship that the upgrades are
Guard the ship.
to let it happen? To let it happen, and also maybe don't get like hit by any of this.
Somebody should go tell them that. Because they're not going to fucking know.
Good.
There, you're the fastest. By the time we
I
get
am
done,
the fastest.
by the time we get done with this, inputting this, you'll be there and back probably.
She's already gone.
Without using key points, I can travel 130 feet per minute.
Well, you
Or
should
per round.
totally use your key points for this.
I'm not going to, because I can travel 130 feet in 6 seconds.
You said engineering?
Yes.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Alright, help from Silver?
Sure.
Since he's actually helping you, I'll give you guidance.
And in doing this, you all are walking over to these two terminals. You unslot the other guy and messing with your designs. And you all see on this main terminal, like the like 3D scan of your ship and like parts being sliced off the projected plan of what it's going to do. 31. You succeed in designing your spell circuitry hull. The DC has gone up for all subsequent mods you want to stack on.
I told them what was going on. They already know.
Started at 15, now it's up to 20. And it'll increase by 5 for every other buff you want to slot in. I will say it does not have Electrite loaded into the system that it can load for you. If you want to add some power drawing system, it'll create the system and a spot for either drawing from the other stuff of your ship or for you to put in another Electrite. So you could like route the fire from your Abyssal Heart and your ship would go slower and the other things would be a little dimmer, but you'd have another thing, or just take one of your fucking Electrite silo shards and put it in.
Flapping the radioactive.
Alright, so, and the other ideas were the stealth mode, and what was the other one?
Blink.
Blink. Alright, try the blink one first.
Okay.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first.
Engineering.
Guidance.
Okay, you succeed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just start adding these in as we're going, so I don't forget.
Stealth mode will be DC 25, yeah?
Well, you already have a stealth mode. If you're looking for like a
Upgrading
cloaking
it to
field,
cloaking field.
Alright,
yeah,
cloak.
it'd be 25.
And if we want to highball it, we
Again!
can turn the giant cannon
And
into a railgun.
I will say the blink drive is going to take energy, as is the cloaking. Okay. poking as well. So give me a second to put all this on.
Right.
So you did that, and then you did the blink drive.
I'm trying to turn the Asmodean into a dreadnought from the game Dreadnought.
I'm trying to avoid getting murdered. As always.
I gotta go fast.
Chili talk!
All right.
Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that.
What else? Your DC is now up to 30.
Maria.
Any other ideas?
Do we want to try for them?
Plasma broadsides.
I was like, I feel like Shane with the dreadnought vision has many
The-
ideas.
The backup generator, it does approve because we have a very, very unstable power thing. Because multiple times it's like bad things happen if that thing just just ends up in a situation where it regrows its shit. So it's that the cocaine demon fuel. So maybe
Fair.
something a little more milk toast, just in case.
But Cairn, we're the weirdos.
You're going in the engine next. If
I
thing
am
goes.
the engine. I'm so fast I could run this bitch like a hamster wheel.
Oh god, no! I'm just thinking about the DC movie where Flash got a very bad day. Oh god.
Sure. Gonna try to put in a backup power generator.
Okay.
I guess
So that if the heart
electric,
goes down, you have a backup.
yeah,
Yeah.
make it like
Maybe
an
we
electro
start
one. We have
failure.
plenty of electrite.
Something where at minimum we could still try to get away, even if we
Gotcha.
can't run like full weapons or anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me that engineering DC 30.
Gauge.
And it goes without. I thought once you fail one, you are unable to continue.
Yeah, figured that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Figured it was obvious, but I wanted to say it.
37.
Oh,
What?
oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a backup generator. That one's either going to need 2 healthy size electrites or 1 very big one. But
Fair.
we will talk about that as we look at your list for what's going to not be a problem.
Holds the blood one.
Technically, we have one more possibility here because
Yes.
Zonkiri's disgustingly.
And he has Silver
That is
Flash
a-
of Genius
that is
as
a
well that he
crit.
has not used.
The crit.
And I imagine somebody might have cards.
geniuses.
Well, somebody might have
Ah,
cards or
come on.
anything. Is there any other modifications you all would like to try and...
I can't think of anything.
Your
I
weapons are still piddly on the surface.
Come on,
if-
plasma
if-
broadside.
Fire
If there were-
Morgana.
If there's... At the moment, your cannon that you might have fired her out of floods with Chernobyl radiation and launches.
Have you seen her?
Oh, I did that backwards.
She's made of Chernobyl.
So I just threw in a little change. So you all slotted in your hazard. I changed the cannon now. It's not going to need any cannonball.
Yeah.
And it only takes 2 actions to fire. So 1 to prime, 1 to launch. So incredibly high damage. It
Yeah.
does still have that restriction that you always had of facing forward, though.
That's my broadsides.
Shane is desperate.
He's shaking. He's shaking.
All right.
Like a wah-wah.
If nothing else than defeat the crack addict, I will try for some sort of broadside version of our cannons.
Oh, okay. DC 35.
Everyone, give him your energy.
Can you feel the energy?
Nope.
A 33.
Flashing quick.
He's out.
Oh. Does anyone have any cards?
I have a
No.
strength and a dex. That's it.
No.
He's too short.
It was
Hitting.
destined. Short.
Wait. No. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna.
That was
try
a
and burn
dragon
divine.
shout. That was a Thum.
All right. If we're on some stupid shit, do we want to try to burn a divine intervention?
Oh no!
No.
No.
I know.
He's
I'm not.
psychopath.
I'm
Only a
excited
little
for you
bit.
to try that and see who you reach out to get your divine intervention from now.
I'm assuming it's gonna be an archaeomancy thing. I don't know.
But who would you reach out to? Who has the kind of power to just loan you reality warping things on a whim?
The universe.
The universe. Anyway,
What?
last
is that
call for
another-
any bonuses. Last call.
I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Morgana, you watch as Zonkiri is about to route install a diverter and a network of plasma cannons on the ship to route from your hazard line. And it's just you've run out of space and necessary circuitry. It's overlapping. Your fuse box is loaded, and he just cannot get it to work without gutting the ship of essential systems. So as he pulls and reverts the system, safety mechanism trips, and the file is locked. He can no longer edit it. So
Morgana does exactly what happens in that gift. Just this can't be.
Oh.
No.
GB.
At least we still have one broadside for it.
well, broad front.
What?
The front.
The cannon only fires in a cone facing the front.
No, who's Zonkiri was talking about?
Oh. Who are you talking about?
Morgana.
Uh,
Broadside. Well, that's about as much as I can modify the ship without destroying something important. I don't think anyone wants me to have to animate our ship to get out of here, so...
It's best to quit while we're ahead.
There, Morgana. We'll get you ultraviolence someday.
I
Alright.
appreciate the effort.
We've got one more room. We've got one more room on this branch.
I
and then
thought
we'll
of another
start
thing you
the
could have
route.
done, but it's too late now.
It's too late.
Autopilot. Take the sentience of that fucking gluttony demon and bind it to your ship to drive for you.
No.
Are you telling me
use that
Zonkiri
as
can't
the-
subjugate an archdemon?
No, what I'm saying is installing an autopilot on a ship in D&D is just 100% guaranteed for you to fuck with the autopilot.
Stairs of God.
I'm well
Go
past
on.
the stage where I could hurt your things. It is constantly manned. This ship is a moving fortress.
That's what a spiteful God would say.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna
shits and
take my
giggles.
anger out on everything in the next room.
For shits and giggles, he makes it catch on fire and do better. Certified Lancer moment.
All right. So you start the design. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Your ship is currently inoperable until it is completed. There's nothing in this room. Except a data storage. Here you see like essentially SSDs of ship designs and modifications. And there's
we
a
can sell
terminal in
those.
here. Whereas you sift through it, if you for a DC 16 engineering check, you can get another recipe for the organic forge.
Morgana chainsaws up as she said she was going to take out her anger on whatever's in the next room. She puts them away. She walks up to one of the terminal and starts flipping all the keys upside down.
Oh no, it's the Jephthah effect.
I don't know if I can make that DC, Connor.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. 1 through 3, or roll a d3.
Hurry.
3. For 2 and 5, add +1 to any armor or weapon, regardless of if it's already enchanted, to a maximum of +3 of enchantment.
Say that again.
You can take armor or weapons and give them a +1 modifier. So, +1 breastplate, +1 short sword, +1 adamantine scale mail, up to a maximum of +3. So if you had a +2, you can only put it through the machine once. But if you had a regular sword and all 3 uses, you can make a +3 sword.
Okay.
But it works for both mundane and enchanted materials.
Shane, he said it.
I hear it. He's lighting up green, and I can only hope it's him peeking with shrieking in joy.
I wasn't saying anything. But...
You have 2 uses left on the Organoforge at the moment, and 2 more recipes.
Well, we know what one of them's gonna be.
Morgana, no. Morgana, no. Stop ventilating.
Every time you try to reach to stop her, she like nudges you with her body, like getting in her way. Like, no.
We have the same.
No.
Our strength isn't that far apart now. I'm like, no, it's gonna be ours in a bit. Stop that.
There's a fury
recipe.
difference, though.
Zonkiri's not going to tell the rest of the party what the recipe he just pulled is.
Funny.
Do they know that you pulled a recipe? I mean, they see you
I
go up
think
to the
me-
terminal. What do you say to them as you were kind of investigating it?
I'm gonna say me and Morgana are busy.
How distracted are we by Morgana and Bear?
Given the rest of the party, I'd say if Silver wanted to try and make a perception check or investigation to spot out what you're doing, there's somebody else with engineering, he could spot it, but everybody else is going to be clueless.
The cartoon Dust Cloud. Stop it,
He's
Morgana.
doing something, but I don't see what's happening.
Hackerman shit.
What's happening?
He,
Sorry.
I see him clicky clacking.
Alright, we have some more data. You all ready to try to do the loop to the south?
Yeah.
It's just a Tasmanian dust cloud over here on the left side of the room.
Bear, stop fighting Morgana.
Come on, we need to find things for you to kill before you kill each other.
we were not being that violent.
Of course not. I don't have any weapons. I'm unarmed.
Oh, speaking of which, goes over here and just breaks this guy's neck.
Oh!
he did.
Almost forgot about that.
Alright.
All right then.
Oh, real quick before I walk off. On myself.
Alright. The world is your oyster.
Oyster.
Oh, I didn't
Perception
open
checks for traps.
it. Alright, Captain.
Is Egyptian. Fuck!
Reload.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
23.
Can't have shit on
Perfectly
nachos.
exact. Both of my rolls are half of that bitch. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Well, no.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Damn.
Murmur.
Can't even have that. Can't even have a porch.
No.
No stoop.
Oh wait, I do have advantage.
Yeah, you got 26. I got 23.
Maybe you can have shit in Detroit.
Waiting for the rest of the party.
Okay.
I've
Oh, she
done
doesn't.
this once before.
I've played these games before. Karen,
What
you know to holler to Morgana. She's about to step on a trap.
Wow.
Morgana!
He yells it in Baywatch slow-mo.
I was too busy being three points behind Katira.
Correct.
Morgana, no!
I stopped moving. What trap?
A lot of alertness, baby.
That corner. There's a
Under your foot.
trap. So you were about to step in on it.
Alright, yeah.
You
how
point
about
up,
we
and
don't
there's
group
some
upon
nozzles on the roof.
You said nozzles?
Mhm.
Lyman
Built into-
wafer.
Mm-hmm. You're about to get
the
cooked.
nozzle. The nozzle.
Look out.
Silva, you think you can disable this so we can keep moving?
I'll see about it. Deep stools?
Yeah.
Up.
You disable it.
23.
In doing so, you see the trap was thunder damage to knock you prone, and with the save to get up. So, knock you prone, speed to 0 until you save out of it, and then you roll out of the effect. And just repeated concussive sonic waves, pushing down on you and the plate, just pancakeifying you if you can't escape.
Gotta wait for my perception demons to be in visual range.
Hello, I am here.
Whoosh.
Whoa!
The
Ooh, ah,
answers are
ooh,
one
ha,
by
ha,
one.
ooh, ha, ha.
Sure.
Hoorah! Hoorah!
I haven't thought of that.
Hoorah!
in a long
Hoorah!
An
Yes.
unlocked door.
Yes.
Back when
Ominous.
was actually okay.
I unlocked
Hey,
the door.
twinsies.
Inside, you see a repair depot. You see these large shells of brass and metal and other metals. You see also a silhouette of a humanoid figure inside of these hemispheres. Seems they can place a broken bot inside, enters the press, and will reforge their organic plating and repair their other systems in the meantime. You all can additionally use this to modify any tech you had gotten from here, like the Spell Catalyzer or the Arcana Jacks. And Dario,
Yes.
can you give me an Arcana check as you enter the room? Okay. Never mind.
This stinks.
That was awesome.
Yeah, especially if you ever find out what the meta knowledge here that you were rolling for was. That's really awesome.
I wonder if we could do something to on Dario's arm with this thing.
You've got no clue,
Maybe give me some
Dario.
feeling in it.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would feel funny if I got in it?
Probably.
Oh,
Say it might make you sick if it tries to replace your organo bits with the organo bits that they use.
it. Mm.
Wouldn't be the first time I ripped out a creature's nervous system and replaced it with another one.
Please don't.
on.
Just rips out her nerves. The nerve.
The nerves of this bitch.
Bitch.
Anyways.
You might be able to use this to modify some of the tech we find.
So far, all I can think of that would be valid is the spell catalyzer / metabolizer. But
If
I-
we put the
Definitely something to
shield
keep in
guardian
mind.
in it.
it looks like it's got one that's available for use. The other two are cooking something.
I can fix that.
Oh, what they're cooking?
Sure. You look in, and there is a tachyon runner getting repaired, and a jugger heart.
Just gonna go ahead and set those systems to not replace their systems with anything.
You want to just abort the process?
Yes, I would like to abort them.
Morgana, you walk up to, and the right lights all go red. I almost went full Scooby there and said, "All right, y'all go red." Oh, they are on the token there.
Good to keep in mind.
Ruby, we're on you. Rushavra.
As you see 2 half-health enemies appear. As soon as I grab their tokens.
They
Was it-
will appear soon.
You'll get a surprise round on them.
Morgana, do the thing.
Yay.
Morgana, remember
That one's
the
dead.
remember the
Alamo.
ultraviolets. Morgana, remember the Alamo.
Locks
Oh,
the
no.
fuck in.
It was them. They took the ship design from you. Who the fuck are you?
Alright, and with that, I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Whee!
Jinkies.
Let everybody roll higher than Morgana and let's kill them before Morgana gets the turn.
We're on track.
What you
I
say?
rolled 13
Uh,
twice.
Everyone but
I'm
Silver.
Like, kill him.
What is this? And Daryl and I rolled the same thing again.
Girlfriends! Or wives, I guess.
That's my wife.
Yay! I'm so glad that joke has played out.
Oh, you think it's a
That's
joke?
the way
They
I
are
wanted
married.
it to. Also, it really is just peak lesbian behavior. Like, that absolutely would be something where lesbians would get accidentally married and be like, guess it's stuck.
Sure.
My wife before that.
I don't know if it's lesbian behavior so much as it's Vegas behavior.
Well, they were in the Feywild, so... Alright.
There's always a fantasy Vegas.
Katira, you start us off.
Ooh, Fantasy Vegas. Alright. Let's see.
I'm not bothering to switch on the combat music. So,
Right there.
if it makes it around 2, I'll put some on.
They could definitely turn this around.
Yeah. Totally.
Does 16 hit?
On which one? Morgana or
That's
Dario?
Morgana.
Oh, the spear.
That one. No, that one.
16 will not hit. These have an AC of 19.
Alright. Another one. Nope.
Nope. Ding, ding,
Ding, ding.
ding.
Then I'll just kind of... I soften it up for you, Morgana.
She did nothing.
That's
You
my turn.
missed.
I'm happy with that.
You missed both attacks. He is not softer.
No, I hit him and it made little dents in his armor for you.
No.
These ones are the one with high dex. They're not armored.
No, you just whiffed.
I can't believe you opened the
Can't believe
driver.
it's not butter.
Hey, Morgana.
He is.
Oh no. No,
Make me an
no,
attack of
Connor.
opportunity.
Connor.
I thought we were getting a surprise round or
Oh,
something.
you're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Damn, first he goes back on the 19 AC, then he goes back on the surprise round.
What's next? I take away Shane's racials.
Oh no!
Back
It's still
in your
And you're no
alive.
longer a dwarf.
Oh no. Ah! Your height suddenly increases.
Nah, he's a halfling.
I think that hits.
Oh!
61 damage.
Oh,
Krakatoa!
Mm.
Is he dead?
Mm-hmm.
the is never a good sign.
Anything? Is you done?
That's it.
Chucker Heart's no longer surprised. Karen.
Yeah.
I'm done killing my monster now.
This thing pops out. Its eyes roll in from the back of its head, and it's immediately eradicated by Zonkiri.
When I say you're getting aborted, it means you're getting aborted.
This one, 17.
His silver sword unmistakably now has a hook in it, like a hanger.
Goddamn. Does a 17 hit?
No.
This is a coat hanger.
Wait, if they're surprised, do we have advantage?
No.
Sad.
You fucking smoking
You
dick.
wish, Mr. Assassin. You're smoking crack.
Yeah.
Just think, if I said yes, Shane, we could have pulled that lie in his game.
Mhm.
I already get it. I'm an assassin.
Well, never mind.
Anyway, that's me.
And Ariel.
Go on. Steal from your girlfriend.
Bong him. 9/11/11.
Mr. President, a second 9/11 has hit the dice tower.
10-year
Ma'am.
anniversary. Alright.
Roll that
Just
save.
9/11
Oh, right.
2.
This is not the one that autosaves.
It's hit the dice towers.
I'm arguably the worst character in this fucking dungeon.
Against Juggerheart specifically, man.
I should have respect before coming in here.
To what?
Something useful.
Just say it. I could hear you biting your tongue
He's
to say
like
human fighter.
fighting the urge to say a human fighter.
Yeah.
With 4 strength.
No. He's just
Oh,
gonna.
sorcerer. Wild magic, just to fuck with you.
Anything else? Yeah, he conducts all the wild magic stuff back to. Anyway.
I am very done.
Okay. Morgana. Oh, does that still have the +5? Or is that only on your attacks?
I have no fucking clue.
It's your class, man.
For the
need
Genie's
to-
Wrath.
Also, I
think
love that
it's-
he's like, man, I'm the least useful one here, as he does 31 damage.
More damage than I did.
Yes. Like,
On attack
You
roll.
skill slurry!
On attack rolls. Thank you for finding it faster than I could.
well, you know what?
Gone.
Does it? Oh, okay.
Gone.
3 nat 1s. 3 nat 1s.
All right, Morgana.
3 nat 1s.
Say that.
3 nat 2s. 4 miss. Are you recklessing?
That's why it has advantage.
Okay. Sorry, someone has me convinced otherwise. Okay, 13 damage on the first one.
I actually agree with Liv. It looks more aesthetically pleasing.
Then you can just have it set to always roll advantage. You don't have to have it toggle advantage and then turn it on there. It's misleading.
I do have it always roll advantage.
Yeah, she doesn't. She has it this way, where it will highlight the advantage one.
Oh, she needs to shut that shit off.
Correct!
Makes a difference? Oh, I didn't know that made a difference. I will change that.
I
I never have it.
I'm irrationally angry right now. Okay, hang on.
There it is.
Did you really not notice that when Karen rolls it and everybody else rolls it, it's 2 solid colors, but yours is grayed, one is grayed out?
Rerolling the d8 on the first slashing damage. So it is
No.
a 7 instead of a 1, so 3 more damage total.
Okay. Okay.
Quick. He's weak. Strike him down.
Give me a
6,
second shade.
9, 8,
You again.
23,
Connor, this is just
13,
karma for every
37,
start
41.
43.
Oh, I just fucked something up.
Starry form be like. Okay, it's still standing.
Oh, that's all I got.
over. Do the thing.
Shoot him.
Shoot it, Lee, shoot it.
Shoot him! Perfect!
Miss. Hit! Single digits.
15.
Single digits.
Are you kidding me?
Liv, you have the chance to do something incredibly funny.
Unremarkably
Anything-
funny is much better. You have the chance to do the mildest joke.
It's the teeniest of ha-has.
Hey, Caleb.
Please.
All
go
right.
figure it. I'll laugh.
Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
That'll hit.
Heal off of that one. I'm gonna use my last charge to heal off of that bitch.
For a total of 9 damage. How do you do this, Liv? It had 5 health. So even the Radiant alone would have done it, but
Sorry, shit.
It's fine. I don't get what's going on here. Like, why is everyone, like,
I don't know.
you
trying
are
to cuck me out of killing these guys? I gotta turn off of ripping him to pieces. Morgana's fine. Jeez.
yeah, if Shane doesn't kill every enemy in a combat, then he's not coming back.
I
Because
wonder who would have
when
back
Morgana
to
doesn't get a kill in combat,
not
she's that
being
much
able
better
to
in bed.
kill
Hey
every
now.
single enemy.
She doesn't get the
Someone's-
release. She doesn't get that
I
closure.
wonder who.
Investing,
I wonder.
guess.
I wonder what kind of character would have anger about not killing every single enemy in a combat.
Who knows?
He did.
I stab
Nice.
him and he dies.
You stab. Shiv.
Shink.
The last 2 are recharging, but you still have the 1 slot open for mods. You do anything before you leave?
I'm gonna slap the one thing that we're not using in there and turn it on just to see what the fuck happens.
Well,
You load
wait,
in
let me get
you load in your unmodded spell catalyzer. Zzz, and it comes up ready for mods. Is there
Does it
something?
have a list of mods?
mod manager comes up.
So you see your metabolizer one was not one of the official ones, but this one has others. Give me an investigation check, Indariel. As you all see her just swiping through a menu of pre-run experiments.
Investigation.
Nice.
Oh shit,
You find a whole bunch
motherfucker!
of, you find a whole bunch of stuff that is entirely unuseful to you. Sorry, man.
I love the nice immediately followed by dog shit.
Hey, Kiri, will you help me look through this real quick? There's
Now,
got to
if I-
be something actually useful in this fucking thing.
Now, if I was a real dick, I'd say the terminal shuts down because of your failed save. Stunt on
I swear, if you roll a 30-something,
him.
I am just gonna
Yeah, the-
go play Fallout 4.
Stare at the Green Goblin mask. Coward.
Should I roll, Connor?
Yeah, go ahead. Karen, you forgot to guide him.
Has to be a 30-something. I didn't say 30.
30-0.
What does the actually useful person in the party find?
You find a... You have 2 options. You could put this mod on it, or scrap the material in there to make this mod to add to your spell your metabolizer.
So I could add it on to this
Mhm.
one?
No,
The
well,
one I'm already using?
you've got the base
Yeah.
model one plugged in, and then you'll have your metabolizer one that you attune to.
Okay, what's the bonus?
It's called The Spell Dominator allows you to overcome resistance to your spells.
Gimme, gimme.
Gimme a man after midnight.
Does it still do the catalyzer part too, or
If-
is it
if you
only
mod
now
it-
this?
If you mod it into the other one, yeah.
I will be doing that.
Funnily enough, this mod requires more space than the other one. It takes an entire arm.
Hey, look at that.
She has.
Wait,
Oh, is it? Hold on. Because it's Zankiri going through this list, and he's scrolling through here, and he goes, "Oh, and I need to borrow this," and just pulls Andariel's arm off.
I need that little gem. I need that. Thank you.
You gather the, it's actually the inverse, Sunkir. You need to put her in the shell and have it grown onto her.
Terrifying.
She needs a little, like, cybernetic stump put onto what she has for the other one to connect to. She's not like Morgana. She doesn't have built-in circuitry that's compatible.
All right.
And you gotta have a very controlled environment for that.
Hey, Morgana, look,
that's done.
psychosis.
Hey, Andario, take like 12 steps backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Pull the lever.
12.
Oh, Kronk!
As you pass through the first one, you get grabbed. And you are slammed in there. A soft mold takes you, and you feel your body twisted until you are sideways to where you were standing. You do not have air in here. You are just holding your breath.
my wife.
Your wife just got... He can't take your racials, but he can take your wife.
It's a sad Borat voice.
Now, Andario, if you have any objections to this, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Forever hold your breath.
Bing! The light turns
You
yellow.
guys can clearly see her mouthing the words "fuck you."
It is an opaque shell.
Oh, you guys can still clearly. Oh, hold on, no, I have this. It can be done. The words "fuck you" appear on the outside of the shell.
Right.
Aloud.
I didn't hear anything, so...
Fuck you.
Good thing I can't read. Chunk.
That sign's not gonna stop me because I can't read.
Over the course of 10 minutes, Andariel, you are... What's your con modifier?
2.
2. Okay. You pass out during the procedure. 10
Can I
minutes...
at least roll a save?
Sure, give me a con save, buddy.
Just better than I've been rolling, please.
No.
Fuck you. Alright. Andy's going memes.
10 minutes go by, the light turns green, and these pistons retract. And then laying on the ground, you see Andariel with a brand new organic prosthetic. She is not moving.
Instantly
shit.
scoop her up.
Oh shit.
There's a whole bunch of tubes down her throat.
Hicks immediately.
She immediately throws up on you from the fucking amount you pull out of her.
Oh,
She's breathing. Okay, you just watch Andariel do Morgana do the equivalent of somebody waking up from a coma and ripping out their IV. The thing gave her
As long as it's not
intubated
their
her.
catheter.
It intubated her after she passed out. And there you start to blink awake.
Your throat's sore.
Oh.
Your arm feels a little funny. But the jewel's been
Inspect.
incorporated in it.
You will inspect her arm.
It's that spell circuitry design on it. you have. It does require attunement now.
Okay, I mean, I don't have the spell catalyzer on, so I'll attune to this new arm now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're one and the same. Like, this is.
Yeah.
So it is essentially a spell catalyzer and the elemental adept, but for your spell. So you overcome resistance to your spells and their damages, but not immunities.
And you should have let me perform surgery on you a long time ago.
We'll show you her IQ. What is it? Spell adept?
I mean, that's technically what it is, but elemental adept is the feat. But you just overcome resistance to your spell's damage. You overcome resistance when you target somebody with a spell.
Yeah. I just want something to copy paste.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Here's elemental adept.
USA.
Oh boy. See Morgana with a very large chin.
Morgana.
Do I have to pick a type?
No. You just, did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said, but I'm reading what you put.
Yeah, that first sentence. Spells you cast ignore resistance to damage.
Yeah, I'm editing.
That's it. Doors unlocked. Yeah.
Perceptioning.
Perception. 27.
Every time Sankari stops for more than a 6 seconds, the prestidigitation, the words dickhead and an arrow pointing down at him.
Neon sign.
He's gonna learn Skywrite just for this.
Please no. I despise that spell.
I know.
Emotional trauma.
Fractal.
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 We have come across a very long hallway.
Oh, my favorite. Be better if it was only one cube wide.
Christ.
Delicious. Finally,
And went
some
nowhere?
good
Yeah, I know.
hallway.
Finally, some good fucking. What do you mean this grid, man? Look at this grid.
I'm casting
Let's
it
get
in the 80s
this
myself.
Grid. Are we hitting the gritty?
I'm gonna be hitting you in a minute.
2.5
I'm
gritty.
Get slap happy, guys.
2.5 gritty, sir. 2 and 3 actually. There's a bit on the bottom.
Master of the map.
Today,
I
so I'm
require
getting
guidance.
earlier than normal.
Okay, so if we take the right pathway, it leads to a pair of dead ends.
We just run off the same check.
And if we go up, we'll end up back where we were after going through a few more rooms.
And Daryl, there's a sign that points up ahead that says reactor for the north part. Up here.
This is
Reactor
like through
points.
the lens of the hidden temple.
Correct. The reactor is just up ahead.
So we go clear this way first?
Probably best, yeah.
I was about to say, Mogata, you better get over there so you can bonk your wife on the head.
Boom.
Running ahead again.
Motivation.
Right. Should be a terminal on the right and a room on the left.
Got that. Another very, very long hallway.
Oh, no terminal here. Also, did Explorer mode just glitch the hell out for anybody else?
Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's having a little bit of a stroke.
Yeah, it's
Over here,
act-
stroke him,
No.
Connor,
Hmm.
glitch.
Where are we going?
clear the turn order and
Yeah.
close it.
Should we backtrack?
Well, I don't know what your all's bug is.
There's a door here.
Oh.
What? Where are you?
Huh.
All the way down the second long hallway.
Okay, I didn't know. I saw people going back up, and I
Oh,
saw.
I
people
thought
going
we
down.
were.
Have you hit the fucking
backtracking
memory
because we
limit for
missed the
your
room.
explorer mode?
Are we actually continuing forward, or?
I think
are we
they're
gonna
having an
go
issue
back?
somewhere, so just
I found Morgana. I just didn't know which way we were going.
no.
so
I think Connor and someone else is having an issue.
No, you all said you had a dynamic lighting explorer mode issue. I'm trying to figure out what it is and if I can do something to help it. Karen, stop spazzing down the hallway.
Okay.
Fergus? Alright, well, he's indisposed. Take a little break. Explorer mode turned off. Reloading everybody.
I'm gonna go refill my water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, there goes Fergus. So yeah, now's your time for you to go and refill your water bottles and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay, Explorer mode's off, but should be fine. We're gonna wait for Fergus to come back because I don't know what happened to him. But here he comes. Doo 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 doo.
Here comes the sun.
Doo doo doo. And I said, it's alright.
No, it's not. The world's on fire.
Boom, boom. Liar, liar, world on fire.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I don't know. My computer just decided to shit itself all of a sudden.
Turned off Explorer mode. I heard people were having issues, and I never got an answer on what was causing the issue.
I didn't.
I think only
an
one
issue.
person had an issue,
I
His
and his
Fergus
computer
said-
took a shit on him.
Fergus said, "Is
Yeah.
anybody else's Explorer mode just shit out?" And I heard 2 people say, "Yeah, mine did," and then none of you fuckers said anything afterwards. So
Turn it back on.
strap in.
Unfortunately, everything we discovered is already black again.
No.
Oh no, it came back.
No, I
cool.
turned off Explorer mode.
Okay, it's working for me again.
Weird.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Is it the shadows jumping around?
Yeah.
Yeah, that only seems to be happening like right here. But it wasn't very damaging.
Huh.
It's like
Weird.
it's reforming a little, and then it
Yeah.
goes back.
Anyway, we headed down this hallway, or are we checking out the room we passed?
I don't know which one. I guess we're coming back this way anyway, right?
You're kind of our
Yes.
navigator.
Yeah, so I guess since we're coming back that way anyway, might as well keep going. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Computer stopped shitting itself.
Yay.
Decided to use like 90% of my
Google
there
Chrome.
for a second.
Google Chrome.
Reaching. 3, 2, 1. It's locked.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
Key card.
In here, you see these large silos of biotic fluid that forms as the main reagent for creating the spell circuitry. And in fact, since it's doing your ship right now, you can see the layers going down. You see a queue of jobs, and yours is at the top. The ship's currently getting its hull put on.
You guys see it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
The face.
The shocked face.
Hey,
Thank
gang.
you.
I got some bad news.
There's a lot of shocked faces.
No. About the direction you guys chose to go.
Mhm.
There's not a goddamn thing. There's not a goddamn enemy in this section because I thought you were going to go towards the reactor.
I'm gonna keep it 100, guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
y'all
It's the dark
on
sector.
the alpha stage.
So we can comfortably say we explore everything here, we find nothing, so let's head back.
Imagine there's
Mm.
stuff over here, just no
Mhm.
enemies.
Correct.
I don't
I was
know.
about
There's
to
a
say,
creeper
that's
right
what
here.
Quickloader's
Aw,
trying to steer
man.
us away from a really cool
Bomba.
prize.
Reaper.
About to blow.
All right. Let's head to the northeast or northwest. Yeah, the door loops around. Wait, so yay? I'm confused, Connor.
What?
Have we explored this area?
No. It's
No.
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 So specifically, there is a one of your keys is over here. There's
Is it
no
keys, or is
enemies.
it the key, or is it the key that unlocks keys?
No, the key that unlocks the keys is made for all of them. Just
Oh, that's awful.
Okay.
there's not any enemies over here for all
Okay.
5, 6 rooms.
Are there riddles or puzzles?
Not that I can't not written out. I mean, I can pull some shit out of my ass if you really want to do it now. But
I don't.
go to reactor.
I feel like you're trying to tell us something, Connor.
That this area is not
It's not.
prepared.
You
The
want us to
dungeon
go
is
back to
loaded.
that-
It's in the battle pass. It's coming
want us
later in
to-
the season.
Coming
Oh,
soon,
no.
Turtle from Fun Brain. Do you want us to go back to that room that we skipped over here? You
Yeah.
got stuff in there?
Yes, I do. In fact,
Then would you do us a
Mm.
kindness and put us there?
No.
maybe.
No.
Okay. Well, Shane said no. Sorry, Liv. You got outvoted.
Fair enough.
I'm back.
I voted
Yeah.
by a
I'm-
single person.
I'm already in the game.
Tell you what.
Area
Here,
agents aren't very good about
here's your.
You
Here's,
missed nothing.
here's your lore reason. Of the dogfight going on outside, there was an explosion that had a minor breach of the hull here, and the whole area is quarantined as it repairs itself.
Silver, did you
Hmm.
see we're moving backwards?
We found the
Okay.
border wall.
Look,
We
it
found
kind of
the
slipped my
invisible
mind.
fence.
This connection was here.
The procedurally generated game is not.
Return to mission area, Helldiver.
Crater to tick.
Okay.
Wait, how the fuck?
All
do I
right.
get
Okay, good. I was very confused there for a second. We're like, oh, there are no enemies in here, just the key. And you're like, but don't go exploring over here. But like, we need to.
We can get the
the-
key
Oh,
without having to fight anything. Yes, I like this idea.
Anyway,
Oh, okay.
swiping key card in 3, 2.
hang on. Let me unlock the
Right.
shit.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, yeah, you go down there, you fuck ass. But
Go on,
brother,
Sanguine Soldier.
whenever you open that door, I'm putting Cam wherever the fuck he is.
What a fuck.
You are so lost, brother.
A little bit.
He's walked right past your hallway. Karen's dementia's kicking in. Hold
That's
still, and I'll
bad.
put you there. You.
That godly power doesn't give him
I'm gonna open the
directions.
door.
Godly power doesn't give
Oh,
him common
Karen.
sense. I like that.
Aw.
Sorry, Karen. Somebody opened the door. You're stuck at the end of the hallway.
Ah!
Stop
What?
moving your token.
Let me out!
Move your token again. You start taking D hundreds of damage.
Okay, as long as Shane rolls it.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Fucking people's elbow.
He's rolling Karen's age.
This is the comms room, as you see at a glance, for the array of fleet, and they are currently calling them in and reporting everything that's been happening. Let me open up initiative. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I cast
Nothing.
Dimensional Plane and just lock
Ah,
them all into one of my rooms.
why is my sheet small? What happened?
Fuck if I know, man.
Oh, awesome!
Buddy.
Eh.
You are not having good rolls tonight.
Where's the damn... There we go. I like that one more. Green silver in front? God damn.
That's a lot
Descending.
of rolls.
Silver.
Wow.
You kick us off.
Yeah. I walk in. I move forward a bit. Don't know how much I moved, but I see this guy and this guy. So I'm just gonna shoot this one.
Yep.
And I'll go sharpshooter just for the hell of it.
No.
Oh
Oof!
That
Oh.
hurts me to see that.
Oof! That hurt. And I'm backing. Not closing the door. I'm backing out.
Actually, closing the door would be a really funny thing to do right now.
Hang on. Take two.
no! Two over. Calling a mulligan.
All of a sudden, you just see small blocks of puff come out the gun twice. And he's just shaking it, and he would just go like, excuse me, close the door. But no, I'm just backing off.
Cool, Karen.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Doodle-doodle-doo. Yeah. Alright. Dash. That's it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tachyon runner. 40 feet. I think they have that speed. I have a fly of 60. There. Fergus, where are you?
Under somebody.
In the corner? Why?
Underneath Andario?
He's under Ariel.
I don't see Andariel.
And Dario stopped floating up like a balloon over.
Oh, Andariel's under me on my screen.
Nice.
Does not recognize the reality where he's under.
It's going to do an enervating bola at Andariel, then Zunkiri, then Silver.
Is that a spell?
No.
It's a yeet.
14 against Andario, 21 against Zunkiri, 20 against Silver.
Does a 21 hit you, Fergus?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it doesn't. I will
Yeah.
use where are you?
Blah, 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 blah.
Actually, hold on. Wait, no, never mind. No,
Nope.
it doesn't.
Okay. That was the wrong spell anyways. I meant to post that. But if it doesn't hit you, I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, no, Zunkiri's just gonna parry.
Nice.
And
Here it is. You
anyways,
feel
that
bad.
still hits me.
Unfortunately,
I take
you got to be
bludgeoning.
standing next to me for that to work.
Fair.
Cool.
Yeah, within 5 feet of me.
Well,
Oh, no, wait, hold on. I can only parry melee attacks. Never mind. So that would hit
Okay,
me.
so yes, I do use it.
so
Yay.
even after he fucks
Thank
you
you.
over, big metallic dragon wings, you block the bolas, and you all are not vulnerable to the next damage you take.
As I fold the wings back up, I hit him in the face with them. Oops, sorry.
As they fade into etherealness.
Oh, Morgana, what the hell?
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
Oh.
What
Oh. White boy Carl, is that
did
you?
I do?
Nothing. Zunkiri's fucking with the fact that everybody looks like him right now.
White boy Carl!
I think he's pretending to be Karen.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, we all. Actually, have I been? Oh, I was hit once.
What do
I
you
do
mean?
need to roll a Constitution when Kyron did his blow up bullshit. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
For what?
When Karen did his
Yeah,
blow
what
up
are you
bullshit,
what are you maintaining?
concentration on seeming.
Seeming's not
It's not
concentration.
concentration.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Otherwise it would have dropped when you did your Crown of Stars.
I don't think Crown of Stars is concentration, is it?
No.
Never mind.
No.
Well, maybe I'm
We're
just full of
both
shit.
wrong.
Yeah.
No, not anymore. I think
I've
you
been
guys
making
are
sure I'm not
victorious.
casting concentration spells.
So
all
Silver,
two
were
of
you
them I
hit by
have.
that?
Anyway.
Silver, were you hit by that
Uh,
attack?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I
Unfortunately.
already took my damage, and I know I'm restrained.
I need you to make a con save.
Con save.
Mhm. You are paralyzed until the end of its next turn.
Oh, fun.
I'll point out, just as a matter of course, I wasn't joking about closing the door, considering who was going next.
Spell Reaver's turn. Yeah, actually. God damn it, I closed this sheet and he's all the way across the fucking. You know what? I'm just. Regular spell reaver. Character sheet.
I think if you hold shift and double click
It's not.
the
It's not. Thank you for giving me a lesson on D&D. I've never played it before.
no roll 20, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, it's not tied to a sheet because they're clones. They have their own health bars.
Gorilla.
Oh,
Let's see.
sorry,
Even
my
though-
foot was cramping.
I see what you're saying, but that's not how I build them. Although I realize in the future I could now. Where was I? Range on this.
Would it be
120.
child abuse if I smacked both of them in the back of the head?
Are either of them your children?
Okay, I'll do that.
Taco.
30 feet there. Wall of fire. Down here.
He's talking about his dogs. I thought he was talking about Connor and Pyro.
You are the brightest Barbie in the tool shed. You know that?
I have never once claimed to be smart.
Okay.
Or that I'll use slow again.
Pinkies.
Creature. Can't believe
I'm guessing that's not a spell.
It is.
I'm just not within 60 feet, am I?
You're 65
Nope.
feet away.
Rip.
Tragic. Tragic.
Alexa, play Despacito.
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 Okay. Let me go ahead and get the draw tool out real quick.
I'm swimming.
Yikes.
It's only a foot
Like-
thick, but
Ooh.
it runs through this 5-foot square. So technically, it's only the middle of this is the 5 foot or the 1 foot, but
I understand.
and it'll set the burning side. I'll roll a d2. Left is 1, right is 2. The Zankiri Andariel Ghoul Ghast side is the emanating one. And then the damage. 28 fire damage. For those of you caught in it. 8 in that one.
I
and
thought you
8
rolled the damage already in the.
Oh, yeah, I did. My bad. I forgot I put that up there. So 23.
Bruh.
I forgot I did that, and I was just scrolled down from the text. Look, I was also thrown that I thought, for some reason, I thought it was a 5-foot wall. I thought that would have made it easy.
Yeah.
Suppose not. 10 feet to the left of it. Thank you for whoever put the arrow. And
You're
it used all of
welcome.
its movement to get there. Katira,
So do I have to roll?
if you
Or do I have to wait for my turn?
No.
Okay. I can't quite see. Is there a way for me to get in without touching the wall?
Yeah, directly above you.
I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah,
'cause-
I have all the dynamic lighting. Like, you're good.
Yeah, but there's sort of a wall there, so I wanted to double check. Okay. Hello. Quack. Aww.
24 will hit. No, you used your last charge and you had a better roll.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
used it on a 6, so
Tachyon
it was
Runner
an easy-
is not resistant to any of that. So, full 16.
Do it, Liv. I'm mind controlling you over the mic. Do it.
I can't. I used my last charge.
No, not that.
Think, Liv, pop quiz. What other things
Oh,
could a monk do right
Fine,
now?
Yeah.
What else could a monk do right now in the same sort of initiative that a paladin could do? You've landed an attack. What else could you do?
Stunning strike.
Do you do that?
Yes, so he needs to make
Cool.
me a concept.
The psychic waves coming towards you. 13.
Fail.
He's stunned! You did it. 21 will hit. 15.
All right. I got restoration stuff. Flurry of blows.
25 will hit.
30.
30 will hit.
No reactions. Not that it matters
Well,
because he's stunned,
mhm.
but it lasts a little longer. So
Okay.
No, they're both until the end of your next turn.
Okay. That it?
yes.
I'm sitting here trying to make plans, and my turn's not for another 20 minutes.
The scientist's turn. They are going to cast. Ooh, I think that is the time. Let's see. What's the radius on that? 20-foot radius sphere? Hell yeah. You guys are about to be napalm, as the scientist is going to cast Cloud Kill.
Ooh.
So, would somebody do me a favor and draw out a 20-foot sphere so I can make
Centered where?
Anyway, I'm just going to draw a drawing on it that I can move per turn. Appreciate it. Keep it up. Alright, now you're good. We'll start it here. But he's gonna catch him in it anyway. Yeah, that'll do it. So everybody, I need a Constitution saving throw.
It's on our turns.
Oh. Okay. Zankiri. I don't think his save is 14 either. I'm gonna double check. No, it is 14. Never mind.
That's not fair.
Not. It's on your turn, Liv.
Yeah, just because I told us to be that's great.
Yeah, I made it when you said to make it before Fergus said it was on our turn.
Okay. Are you immune to poison, Fergus?
I'm dealing with the ghouls right now.
Okay.
And yeah, they are.
Okay.
20 on the tachyon runner.
He's stunned, so you have advantage. But yes, that hits.
Okay, con save from him.
For stun paralysis. Okay.
Gotta get that crit, baby.
$23.
Another 12. He's looking really rough.
Another con save.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just figured this next end.
I don't know how much HP these things have. We can't see their HP bars.
It's dead. Obviously, since it was already stunned, I figured you're just gonna. It's dead.
Alright.
Can I get your con save for the cloud kill?
Sure. 24.
Oh, half damage, yeah. And the ghouls are immune, so it's yours. 19 poison damage.
Alright. Well, let's see, 8 through those temporary hit points.
Anything else? Anything else? Excuse me.
We're going to move over here. And where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm going to bonus action astral step over here.
Okay.
Incoming
19 to hit.
greatsword lobotomy.
Hit for Oh, this ought to be fun.
37 or 38 for a 19 DC.
Okay. No.
Bye bye, Cloud Kill.
Great
And-
sword lobotomy.
Does Astral Strip require you to see where you teleport?
That's why I walked out of the Cloud Kill first.
You went up 30 feet, then...
No, I'm going through the what do you call it? The firewall.
Oh, okay.
Getting-
That's what I was checking.
Yeah, getting to that.
Okay. He dies on the second one.
Cool. All right. Now I need to
Give me
make a dex save. 15.
Okay.
I
I
think
believe their
it
saves
was-
is 15 or 17. Excuse me.
it says 16 on the one a day orange you posted.
Then 16 it is.
So 22.
Why 22?
So I had one temporary hit point left.
Okay. I don't remember. You have an ability. You can subtract 1 fire damage.
Actually, hold on.
Uh-huh.
He's stupid. They're really stupid.
What would be stupid?
Casting absorb elements.
Just charging up your attacks.
No, I'm just gonna eat it.
Okay.
There we go.
You technically didn't get your third attack off, but I think you're at a movement speed.
Yep.
Okay. Morgana.
Yep.
Sizzling.
Cooking. Can I start my turn in it? Do I get roasted again?
No.
No.
Okay.
Let her cook.
The only reason Zunkerry took the damage is because he had to walk through it.
I see, I see. Now, let me see what the fuck's in this room. A dead guy. That's 25. Alright. I'll walk
So
here
you
for
stepped
my
to the
full
right of
40.
it and walked up, right?
Yes. I mean, well,
Making sure you weren't walking up the length of the firewall, thinking,
dink, 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 dink. Yes.
I mean, technically speaking, she wouldn't take any more damage doing that.
that's ridiculous.
I'm already cooking. Anyway. And I will dodge. That's boot.
Juggerheart.
Come on then.
Firewall's opaque, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
He runs around you, not through you, but still. Same effect. Oh, you get an attack of opportunity, Morgana. Wait a minute. 1 foot short. Am I looking at the wrong... Oh, never mind. He can't get there. He's just running up to you. Never mind. The 3 stack health bars were throwing me off. I thought he was going 1 square lower than he was. The sheet is not open. These will be you, Morgana.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Womp.
No bugger.
And he will stand there. And Dario.
All three of theirs are going to go directly for the guy holding concentration on firewall. Because I don't need to see him for some reason. First one does an extra 5 damage.
Okay.
Roll concentration for me, because it determines on what I do next.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Does 10 pass?
Those are dexterity. My bad. But yes, a 10 would pass on.
But the 5 doesn't.
Nope.
All right.
Firewall drops.
Goodbye, guiding arrow.
Okay. So I don't need to move. Actually, yeah, because the range got. He has no charge. Does he have any charges? Was that
No.
his health he took, or
What are you talking about?
asshole?
The Reaver.
He has
Does he
to
have
dispel.
any?
Does he have
Okay.
any charges though?
No.
He's talking about the charge shield.
The temporary hit points.
No, he does not.
So his fucking crossbow bolt is
Is
murder.
normal. He does
Okay.
not have. No. If
Then
somebody
I
targets him, then yeah.
will move forward so I can counterspell if he tries something else. And that's my turn.
He only gains his charge. I see what you're asking now. He only gains it on a first level or higher spell. Your cantrips do not charge him.
I don't know if he had one just walking into the fight.
No. Okay.
All right, that is my turn.
Silver, you were paralyzed.
Yep.
Karen,
Yeah, I guess no one broke him out.
well, he's just paralyzed in general.
I thought you'd break the bola, hopefully.
You can. He still has that on him. That needs to be broken off.
Oh. Hang on. Chamber. How much damage did the bullet need?
I can post it.
Yeah, could you?
AC 15, 10 HP, immune to piercing is bludgeoning.
I don't have claws anymore. This is now a problem. Karen looks at his hands. Oh,
My kitty's been declawed.
oh. I look at Silver. I'm sorry.
You could guide him for the acrobatics or athletics check on his turn.
Well, he's paralyzed, right?
Well, that ends at the end of the
I'm
next turn.
paralyzed.
Only last one round.
No, those say I have to cast on a person. No. Yeah, I'll give you a guidance, buddy. Here you go, buddy.
Alright, there's your action.
Yep. That's my turn.
Tachyon Runner is dead, but at the end of its turn, Silver, you're no longer paralyzed, but you are still restrained. Spell Reaver's turn. Gonna cast Lightning Bolt straight down.
Hey, caramba.
Counterspell.
At what level?
Third.
Yep, counter. Katira.
Oh god, my knee.
Got him break dances anyway.
Mimo.
Let's go.
Connor cursed you.
I already had the menu up
There's
when
a
he
rock.
said counter spell, so we're gonna break dances for no reason.
Nope. Another one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Ow, ow, ow.
Okay. Second one will hit.
How's he looking?
Very well.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
On. I'm gonna add momentous demise on that. No, not up, down. Let's see. I was right here, so I moved 10 feet. So that's a 55. That's 11d4. 58.
All right. Does he make a save, or is that just additional?
That's just additional damage. It's based on how much movement I haven't used.
But it says just additional bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 14.
Force damage, sorry.
He takes the
So
other
he's
14.
immune.
Yes, he's immune.
Oh well. Well then I'm glad I checked, because otherwise that would be unfair. And then the
All right.
no
4 damage.
reactions.
No reactions.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
All right. The scientist is dead. Zankiri!
Gobble, 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 gobble. At 20.
That'll hit.
Alright. Don't give me a con save.
Paralyzed.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Mug his ass.
This is gonna hurt. Hit and hit. He's paralyzed. Those are crits.
Add another 13 to that.
Is that for both?
Yeah, they're 2d6.
2d6.
4 for the
2d6.
first one, 10 for the next. Or 3 for the first one, 10 for the next.
That's what I was
Yeah.
So an extra 6 damage.
Yeah. Alright. And Zankiri is going to...
Fuck him up.
5. Astral Step. As much as he would like to fuck him up, he's pretty sure that Undariel, or not Undariel, Magana can, well,
Unalive
No.
it.
I mean, that's a lot of crits.
that's, well, no, because when I just rethought of it, she could deal more damage to the Reaver, because this guy has resistance to damage from her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
So move 5,
Even with a brutal critical? Hey.
teleport.
Nani?
Alright, let's see how many hits this guy can take.
Well, that one did it for you.
Yeah.
One
You
attack.
crit anyways, nice.
It's,
20 reduced.
Well,
Second
no,
hit.
no, he put it on.
He did
all
something to make
crits.
himself crit no matter what.
Yep, you just changed the crit threshold on your attack.
He's still alive?
barely. Yeah, he's dead now.
Later, bitch.
You all see Zankiri's silver sword cleave into this thing's mind, and it just explodes consciousness.
And then last of my movement, move up here. Ghasts are fun.
I'm thrilled about him.
Do.
Only a DC 10.
I'm going to commence that one scene in Jujutsu Kaisen where we're beating up that one guy.
Behold,
Holy
jumping.
fuck.
I shall now announce advantage via Reckless.
Domain expansion. Jump Kaizen.
Now that Liv's fixed your thing, I can start to relearn that when you have it toggled advantage. 9 and 2, 11.
And I will go ahead and re-roll the one thunder damage.
Cool.
3 additional thunder. Thunder hurts! Mark.
All right. Mark. Anything else?
No, sir.
Juggerheart's dead, and Dario.
Anyways, I started blasting. The one that hits does an extra 5.
Okay, that's just the second one. So 15 total.
That's why I said the one that hits.
I just want to stew on you missing your other two. Anything else?
And move forward so I can get into counterspell range.
I cast Puppy Choose on your shoe.
Silver. She's in the kennel right now. She hurt herself standing up.
God damn it.
My turn again.
Silly Billy
Well,
activity.
In the kennel, by the way.
Still restrained by the bulla, right?
Yes. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check as your action to try and escape.
And you are guided. Because Connor actually gaslit this man into spending guidance in combat.
Yes, I did. Somehow.
Okay.
Bro has an unavoidable saving throw in his guidance.
It's fine.
It happened. I was like, okay. You know what? Next time, I think you should cast resistance.
It's fine. I'm
Just
only
at any
almost
point.
out of spell slots.
I guess I'll do athletics.
You get out. You're no longer restrained.
Yay.
Let's go.
I guess that ends my turn.
Well, you have your bonus action of movement.
I mean, I'll just hide a little then. That's pretty much it. I have no bonus.
I have no
Damn.
enemies. Wow. A lot of things happening here. 65. Oh no. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, one of the gas is finally taking damage.
Dink.
Gee.
29.
What do you mean, finally taking damage?
Separate out.
29.
Oh. Okay. That hits. What level did you cast that at first?
The necklace. It only comes out at first.
Cool. He's got one charge. Alright. Is that it?
No, I use action search.
Okay. Its turn. Morgana. Actually, I think it's just gonna risk the disadvantage. Now that it's charged, it's got the extra damage on its ranged attacks. So he's doing 3.
You just have disadvantage on everybody.
Yeah, correct. It's the same between you and Zunkiri. You get 2 shots, Zunkiri gets 1. So these first 2
actually,
you...
I had reference.
All 3 of you.
Baseline. Yeah, I was the one that forgot.
19. Okay.
Thank you, Karen. Now,
Actually, would this be allowed? Knowing this about this creature, would have I been allowed to counterspell Karen's fucking spell?
Not
no,
this
it's a little
fucking
late. It's a little late.
I was thinking about doing it. I just didn't say anything.
Well, for a second I thought you were going to try and go back to something on your turn. I was like, my god.
This
But no.
fucking laser
Because she definitely gave Karen a what the fuck look.
I just got that like this, but
There goes all Morgana's health.
I was like, oh, there's only like 3 enemies in this room. I don't need to use one of my rages.
I'll fix it.
Your blammo.
Hey, I'm just gonna do this. Nice and comfortable. Hey, Silver, you want some tea?
It's your turn, Katira.
I got plenty of honey.
Yeah, dude, that was an interesting strategic move there.
And the best part is that it was less than the fucking Tolman dead man.
Yellow.
You had aggressive to get the extra 5 feet to reach it, bro.
I don't want to get closer.
No,
I'm very
I'm just
skilled.
gonna do a bonus action, regular.
Miss.
I'm very skilled.
All of those miss.
Yup.
Is it
Glad I didn't-
15? Is a 15 hit?
No. On a spell reaver, no. Their AC is 17.
No, she had advantage on the first one from the guiding bolt.
Oh. Well,
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Zankiri. Shing. Alright.
Is it alive?
Hang on,
Next
I'm doing.
I'm going to haste
No,
Morgana, then
it is
immediately
not.
lose
It's
concentration.
dead. Oh. So in the final hour, Morgana, you see a bolt of energy strike this thing, charge it, and then he just ba 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 shoots you in the stomach with its charged phasic bolt.
Ungrim, you just gave him daring death blow and he fucking blasted my shit. Oh.
King, your barbarian's very hurt.
That's my health bar size right now. You got me laser beam for, what is that, 32? Like fucking 80 something damage.
Technically, it was
All of
only
those hit?
No, the two of them hit.
technically it was only an extra 49 damage against you.
It'll be alright.
That's more the double what it would have hit me.
Don't worry, brother. It'll be alright. I'll upcast it next.
Oh my god. You used it out of the fucking stone. You can't upcast it, you dog.
Unless I actually use a spell slot, so it's worse.
Use your spell slot that you have heal on for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your rod of resurrection, heal it. As you look at the room, the communications console is still on. The volume is way down, but there's somebody saying something.
You're gonna go up and turn it up all the while, giving Karen this fucking stink eye.
I flip her off.
Report.
That was
Report.
really fucking stupid.
I'll flip her off with the other hand.
Report. Report. Hello, come in. Report. Are you there?
Reporting. Everything's fine. Intruders neutralized.
Give me a DC 30 deception check.
No bother rolling. I can't even make it.
Alright. What's your modifier?
+5.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
not
it.
trained in deception.
Just see what happens.
Please,
That's
for
pretty
once,
good.
Be the charisma character.
That's pretty good.
You say that into that, it goes quiet for a second. So this console's been commandeered. I take it I have the pleasure of speaking to the weirdos.
If you want to call it that. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Fleet Admiral Gale Force at your service.
You're gonna look back at everyone, do the jerk off motion at the name.
I have visual.
Oh, tell me where it is so I can just do it while looking at you.
I'm going to give you this one singular chance to vacate the station and flee. We
I'm
are
gonna give you this
approaching-
one singular chance to give us the station and not die.
Sounds like you've made your choice then. The line goes dead. If you recall, he's saying that they are about to arrive.
You should probably move.
And we will pick
He
up from there
does
next
know
time.
that.
I have me make a deception check if he has visual. He can 100% know it's not his people.
Hey, Stickler. Hey, Stickler. Theater of the mind. I didn't realize you knew everything I knew.
He could have brought up visual after he realized you had stolen.
Dink.
But if he was watching anime on the other screen and then he had to change it.
It's on the season finale. Anyway, like I said, we will pick up from there next time. Thank
You
for
are
playing.
taking me away from my slice of life. Well, now